And now here is Ketel Marte, and he's the home run leader on this team, Singy. Outside, and we are underway. Inside, and it's 2-0. That clips the corner. Next pitch is outside. That's back there. Gone. The first batter of the game leaves the yard. It's 1-0. And now Willie McCovey. McCovey measures 6 feet 4 inches, 200 pounds, usually in left, but today he's starting in right field. And that's outside.
Well, the big play, in my opinion, from right field is that throw from right field to third base. Longest one in the game, and you got to have a pretty strong arm. Hopefully he can play that one hop nicely if he has an opportunity to throw out a runner.
Pop foul out of play off to the right.
The real threats are coming up. Already given up a home run in this inning. He's going to really have to bear down.
Not close with that one, and the count's full. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And down on strikes. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. And now it's Alex Bregman. First pitch, and that's in for a strike.
0-1.
1 out, base is empty. To the right side. Oh, great grab on the dive. From his knees, the throw. On the money, nice play. 2 outs, base is empty. Willie Adames stands in. Gordon zips it to first, and they get it down. Now a chance for Vladimir Guerrero. Hit pretty well in the air out to center. Carter makes the catch for the out, and there's one away. Now here's Bobby Witt Jr. Got it started a little too early. Strike one.
You know, Boog, this is a player with some serious speed. In 2023, he became the first player in 20 years to record 2 infield hits and an inside the park home run in the same game. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole. And now let's see if they force some action with good wheels on the bases.
Late that time, and it's strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. So here's the cleanup hitter, Jason Dominguez. That one finds the zone. Strike 1. With the runner at first with 2 gone. Runner on the go. Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. And they tag him out. And welcome back to the ballpark. Top of the second. And here is Marcell Ozuna. Just missed. That's to third. Whips it to first. 1 out in the second. Next to hit, Jason Varitek. And that's down and away. Buchholz, when you talk about his skill set, he stops teams from getting hits. That's the thing that he's so good at. He's just really difficult to get base hits against.
Well, he's got power, and he has a reputation of being a strike thrower. So, to his advantage, he can expand the zone.
The next offering misses, and a count 2-1.
He can throw that fastball slightly above the top of the strike zone to get hitters to chase. He can also break it off because when you're geared up for good velocity, it's hard to stay back. You have to make a decision really early.
1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. 3-2 now. So what's the approach from an offensive perspective against a guy that doesn't give up a lot of hits?
I think you just kind of have to lean out over the plate and, take your base. But seriously, you just have to try to shorten up. I think guys choking up on the bat a little bit to have some more bat control, be a little bit quicker, and don't get greedy.
Three-two on the way. On the outside corner, got him looking. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. Right through there for a strike. Check swing, and he went. No balls, 2 strikes.
2 strikes.
Good eye in that spot.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading the count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you get hurt.
Swing and a ground ball, base hit right field. And that keeps the inning going.
Really nice job of 2-strike hitting in that at bat. Got the top of the ball a little bit, but not much. That was hit pretty hard through the infield, so I think he'll be happy with that swing. Definitely generated some good bat speed.
Nick Kurtz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Inside, just missed. Runner takes off. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. That one is gone. He hammers one out to right. It's 3-0. Base is empty with 2 away. Here's Alex Verdugo. That's a strike. 0-1. Yeah, that's fouled off. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. So now back to the top of the order. Here's Ketel Marte. He's already homered in this game. Just missed.
1-0.
This one ripped, but foul to the right. Curve in the dirt.
2 balls, 1 strike.
That one misses, and that's ball 3. Dominguez on the move. Hops over the wall, and that's an automatic double. So 2 on with 2 away. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie McCovey. Swinging a foul back, and that's out of play.
Hey, it's still early in this ball game, but you know, this at bat right here could be a big factor in the outcome. You think about it, there's a chance to really blow this thing open right here.
2 on, 2 outs. Up and in, and a count 1 and 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Now this is in the air down the line. Guerrero hustling after it, and he can't quite get there. It's a foul ball. Grounds 1 to short. Witt tosses across to first. They limit the damage here. And we're back. And the batter now, Jason Dominguez. Skeens back to work. Cut on and missed at 101. It's 0-1. Gets the outside corner with that one. Ground ball right side. Tosses to first. Leadoff man retired here in the second. Here comes Bryce Harper. That one ripped, but foul. The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. There's a swing and a drive. And foul as it bangs off the fence. That one is upstairs.
Well, he's not afraid to fall into a 2-strike count. Knows the strike zone very well. So much so that I think umpires will look at him and determine whether it's a ball or.
This one's into the outfield. Could be extra bases. Around first, heading for 2. Into second, and he's got a double. The relay. Here is Gleyber Torres. And the sweeper is in for a strike. 1 out and a runner at second. Bottom half of inning number 2. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. This one looks like trouble. Harper scores. And now just a 2-run deficit.
Picks himself up an RBI. That pretty much split the zone down the middle, and those are the ones where you got to make them pay.
And now Nick Kurtz.
0-1's the count.
Fouled off. He was late. Torres leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. And the pitch is outside. Ball 1. Next offering is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
And that's outside. And a full count now. And ball 4, 2 aboard. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon.
Well, he took his chance at getting him to chase right there, but with first base open, walk not a bad thing. He set up a double play opportunity if he can induce a ground ball.
This to center field. Reach and try, but can't bring it in. And that's the second out of the inning on the force play. Here's the catcher, Kyle Higashioka. Outfield playing very deep, not wanting anything over their heads. And that's in there for strike 1. First and second, 2 down. Comes up empty.
This guy's sink has so much drop in it. It's almost like a split finger fastball. Instead of just weak contact and balls on the ground, he gets swings and misses.
And that will end the inning. Top half of the third inning. Here's the third baseman, Alex Bregman. High fly ball, pretty well struck out towards right center. Guerrero giving chase. One down. Willie Adames will hit next. Grounded out his first time up. And that skips into dirt. Steps on first for the out. Two down, bases empty. Marcelo Zuna coming up to hit. Now a check swing, but he held up. Swing and a miss.
1-1.
Swings and misses. Now 1-2. Well, Chris, through the early stages, he hasn't been very efficient in terms of the pitch count. He's going to need to. That's strike three. As we go to the last of the third. Now, Vladimir Guerrero. That pitch gets the corner, and that's strike one. Now one missed. On the ground to third. Jumps, throws, and they get the out. At the plate, Bobby Witt Jr. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Hard ground ball, base knock. So a man aboard now with one away.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know that.
And he dives in safely. That one at triple digits.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
Late on that fastball. Witt over at first with one away. Foul ball left side. He'll see another. That's down and in.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches and grinds out the at-bat. I'm sure there's some times where a pitcher would rather just give up a first pitch single than have to waste 6 or 7 pitches on one hitter.
And he swings and lifts one to deep center field. Carter makes his way towards it. Corrals it. And there are 2 down. Next to hit, Jason Dominguez. He's 0 for 1. And a foul ball. Just missed.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Just off the inside edge. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95.
3-2.
Great RBI spot here. Just got to stay focused on the pitch. The runner will be in motion, so something.
And he couldn't hold back. And welcome back to the ballpark. And now the switch hitting catcher, Jason Varitek. First pitch doesn't find the zone.
You know, this group of hitters showing great discipline at the plate, and patience definitely seems to be the name of their game in this one. It's not just the 3 runs they've already scored. On top of that,
oh, this one high and deep, way back there. Feeling for the wall as he makes the catch.
And that pitch count is impactful because if they can keep making him work hard out there, it may force the bullpen to get involved a little sooner rather than later.
Carter in the box with 1 away as he takes ball 1. Just
No cuts off the
missed.
plate. Ball 2.
Base is empty, 1 away. Top half of inning number 4. And another ball.
He hasn't fallen behind in the count like this all day. He's in danger of walking his first batter right here.
Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. This one lifted in the air, left field. Dominguez. And puts the squeeze on that one. And there's 2 down. And here's the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. He's already homered here in this one. Up the middle. And it's through for a hit. So a 2-out knock keeps the inning alive. Now they get the runner and a rundown. Puts the tag on him, and that's the inning. And we're back. Bottom 4. So here is Bryce Harper. And that one fouled off.
Well, these players doing a great job, Boog, of just waiting for the right pitch to come their way, and I'm seeing very patient at-bats out of him. He's only given up 1 run, but the starter's pitch count is starting to get up there, and that might be the best news yet for this offense.
And that one popped in the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it, and there's 1 down.
You know, sometimes all it takes is getting to the next arm before an offense does any damage, and that might be the case today.
Torres now in the box, comes up empty with a swing there. And there's a foul ball. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. Nick Kurtz now at the plate. Walked his first time. Two out, space is empty. Kurtz goes 6 feet 5 inches, just 21 years old. And he's usually a first baseman, but today he's the designated hitter. And he makes the catch. And that's the new inning getting started. Here's the left fielder, Alex Verdugo. Buchholz back to work. Top of the zone for a strike. And it's 0-1. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And they add a run. It's 4-1. Back to the top of the lineup, Ketel Marte digs in now. Breaking ball misses down and away.
Well, these guys, simply put, are producing a lot of quality swings. We've heard lots of loud noise coming from their bats in this one, haven't we? I mean, they've logged 6 hits at 90+ exit velocity, and that doesn't happen by accident.
Next pitch is downstairs. Marte tries to check his swing. Now a look to third. Did not go.
Well, just came apart right there. 4-pitch walk, and guy at the plate was not going to help him out by swinging at something out of the zone.
McCovey, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Next offering is in for a strike. And that just misses. Runner on the go. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Runner at first with no outs here. Runner goes again. Ball misses. Caught in a rundown now.
2 strikes.
To second, pulls him off the bag. And the right-hander deals. Got him. And that's the first out. Nice recovery after giving up the homer. Here's Alex Bregman. And he swings through that one.
No, that's that slurve right there. He
0-1.
threw it extremely well. You talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
What do you
Started
got?
after the 0-1 pitch, and now a check down to first. And he went, says Larry Bullard.
That's a
Just
ball.
misses. Going to count 1-2.
What's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you had a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
He's out.
Sends it across to first. Awesome play there.
Right on the tag.
Puts the tag on him, and it's... We head to the bottom of the fifth. Now the third baseman, Alex Gordon. That one to first. Kurtz takes it to the bag, and the leadoff hitter retired in the fifth. Here's the catcher to hit, Kyle Higashioka. Swings through that one, 0-1.
Well, he's looking
0-1's
great
the
so
count.
far. It helps when over 80% of your first pitches are strikes. He might be able to go the distance if he keeps this up.
And ring him up, says Patrick Johnson. That's a strikeout. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. And that one fouled off.
Well, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up
Well,
good
that's off
enough
the
to
plate.
get to the finish line.
Swing and a foul, pushed off to the right, and that will get out of play.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
In the air, left field. Verdugo gets under it. Makes the play, and it's out number 3. And welcome back to the ballpark. And the batter will be the shortstop, Willie Adames. Line drive. Makes the grab, one down. Here's Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 2 in this one. They say it went. Base is empty, 1 away, and we're the top half of the 6th. Check swing, he went too far, and it's a strike.
0-2 is the count.
Now a step off the rubber to reset. One down, base is empty. That one
Oh,
off
that's
the mark. Ball 1. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Couldn't hit the fastball at the knees. Fastball right back to the mound. Throws to
Got him.
first in time. And we're back. And here is Bobby Witt Jr. Swing and a miss at 100 miles an hour.
Witt Jr. is one of only 2 players in AL/NL history to have 20 home runs and 20 stolen bases in each of his first 2 seasons, Boog. The other player, Julio Rodriguez.
Marte hauls it in, and there's 1 away. And now it's going to be Walker Jenkins. Swung on, belted. That one back there, going, gone. So he goes yard to left. It's 4-2. And a foul ball. And that one got a piece of him.
That ball got him.
Well, a few things can go wrong when you are delivering a pitch. That grip, slip out of your hand, release point, wind up, all of those.
Mark Davis will take over here.
Still a lot of game left, and this game could go either way. So this is a big opportunity for him to get some important outs and try to help carry this lead into the later innings. Now, these guys definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ball game.
Next offering upstairs.
Definitely got the hitter conscious of the pitch inside. Really think the outer half is open.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. And a foul ball. He stays alive. Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. Gleyber Torres up to the plate.
Hey. 0-1. I got a ball, 1 strike.
In the dirt. Two outs.
2 balls.
This one
strike.
kicks away a little as he can't squeeze it. That clips a corner. Into center. Carter, long run. And that ends the inning. Top of inning number 7. And the batter now, Evan Carter. Max Scherzer back to work. Scherzer, a 6'3" righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a slider, a slurve, a changeup, and occasionally uses a cutter. That one fouled off. Check swing, no appeal. Two and one now. Scherzer deals. And misses inside. And a swing and a miss there.
Okay.
That's a good at bat right there. He was down early in that plate appearance. Works the walk. So up next, Nick Kurtz. Runner on the go. Ball outside.
No strikes.
Back to first, and he's safe. The 1-0. And another ball. Chris, with that distraction and a speedy guy at first, he's in a favorable hitter's count.
Well, if nothing else, I mean, this is a great spot for a hitter to be in.
And that's off the inside edge. And that's ball 3. Runner goes again. And that's a stolen base, not even close. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count kind of tells you that that's the pitch he has the most confidence in right now. Just couldn't find the strike zone.
Verdugo, the next to hit, takes outside. Runners on the move. Pitching for a strike. Throw to third, and he's out. One out and a runner at second here in the top half of inning number 7. Way high with that one. Ball 2.
2 walks in the inning already, and he just doesn't seem comfortable out there. Like he can find the right mechanics and then repeat them.
Hard on the ground to first. And he handles it himself for the out. Stuck in a rundown, trying for home now. Tag, and he's out. Trying to get back. And set for the last half of the 7th. And now Nick Kurtz. Check swing, and he went. That's strike 1.
0-1's the count.
Swing and a miss, and that's strike 2.
No
Love
ball,
to
2
see it.
strikes.
Power versus power right there.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Digging in, Alex Gordon. Hit on the ground to the right side, and that's just foul. On the ground, right side, Marte. On to first, and a couple of quick outs.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Higashioka up to hit for the 3rd time as he lays off inside, ball 1. Swing and a miss.
Man, he really
One
sells
ball,
the
one strike.
changeup with that arm action.
Two down, nobody on. Here, the bottom of the 7th. That's too low. And the count is even, 2-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. We're at the top of the 8th. Ketel Marte up to the plate. Max Scherzer goes to work. And first offering is fouled off. Scherzer deals. And that's a strike.
Looked pretty good as far as being in the strike zone, but I'm sure as a hitter, not too good with where it was located. Very top of the strike zone,
That's a
middle
ball.
away.
And that one is in the dirt. And that's ball 1. Just
Nope,
misses with
inside,
that
ball
one.
2.
Still 2-2 after the foul ball. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Swing and a high fly ball right field. That one back, that one on its way, and it's gone. Another homer. His 2nd home run of the game. It's 5-2. McCovey stands in now and watches strike 1. And there's one down.
It's a good recovery, though, after giving up the home run. Not allowing it to stay in the head, but going to work at the next hitter, and a tough one at that.
Inside, almost got him.
Straighten him up a little bit.
One out, base is empty, and a run in, and we're in the top of the 8th. That one down the line, and it goes just foul. And there's a ball.
Back-to-back breaking pitches away, you get the feeling as a hitter that the pitcher's afraid of you, that he doesn't want to challenge you. So I think the confidence level is raised right here.
So here's Scherzer. Swing and a high fly ball hit the air left center field. This one's got a chance. Back there. It has the distance. Gone. A solo shot. It's their second home run of the inning. It's 6-2.
That's the
Adames
ball.
stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. Slice down the right side. One down, base is empty.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Puts it away for the out. 2 down. Here comes Ozuna up to the plate. 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a ground out. Now with the shift on, hits right into it. Tosses to first. That ends the frame. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the 8th. And now the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero. First pitch
Inside, ball 1.
misses. Here's a swing and a drive left field, and he knew it. And they close the gap. It's 6-3. Now it's the shortstop, Bobby Witt Jr. And that's too high.
Okay.
Swings and blasts one deep to left center. And gone. He made him pay for that one. And they cut into the lead. It's 6-4. Here's the center fielder, Walker Jenkins. First offering, and it just misses. Nobody out with a pair of runs across in the frame here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. And that's pushed foul off to the left and out of play. Inside corner, and that's called a strike.
That's a real nice cutter right there. I mean, this guy can struggle with the inside pitch at times, so I'd say that's pretty effective if you can continue to command it on that side of the plate.
He's got it. 1 away.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Dominguez in the box now. No balls and a strike. And ball
That's
1.
inside.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
2 balls, 1 strike.
Inside corner at the knees for a strike.
2-2 to count.
Ground ball right side. And that's a fair ball.
There's something about pulling one down the line and shooting it through the infield that's just so satisfying as a hitter. It's just fun turning on the pitch like he did right there.
Harper in the box now. Takes strike 1. Just
Ball 1.
missed.
Now this team is definitely looking for a big swing of the bat right here. Try to close that gap. But, you know, at the very least, if you could find a way to manufacture that run from first, it feels like it's really important to getting back into this ballgame.
Snags it for the second out. Here's Gleyber Torres. That one's in there. That's strike 1.
0-1.
Swing and a foul out of play. Tying run at the plate. Line drive, and that should be extra bases. Rounds third, headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Comes through with the RBI. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
Kurtz in the box, lays off for ball one. Torres at second with 2 down. A new pitcher in the game, Cole Reagans.
These are the spots relievers really make a name for themselves. Late and close. There's not much margin for error, but at the same time, there's a reason they're put in these situations.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
So the tying run at second. And that one a little bit high.
Man, oh man, I don't know how you take that pitch. That's as close as it gets.
And it remains 2-2. High fly ball down the left field line. Verdugo sizing this one up. Brings it in. That is the inning. And we're back. We go to the 9th. Now here is Jason Varitek. Scherzer back to work. Hit in the air right field, and that one way back there, and that is way gone. A massive home run. And they tack on to their lead. It's 7-5. And now the center fielder, Evan Carter. That one misses in the dirt. Just missed. Scherzer maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they start trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
Well, he's been good for the most part. Is it going to take someone going out to the mound to maybe refocus him a bit?
No, partner, every pitcher's a little different. I liken it to you. Sometimes you come in and you're not as focused, and I kind of do what it takes to get you on track, and then you have a great show. So perhaps it's the same with him. Nobody really wants their rhythm broken out, but sometimes they need a little pick-me-up.
And now the first baseman, Nick Kurtz. And that drops in for a strike.
No need to offer at that pitch until you get to 2 strikes. It's just a low percentage of success when you want to try to go after that down and away pitch.
1 down, base is empty. Good job to fight that one off. Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2. Just missed. Starting to go at the 1-2. A check on it to third. No swing. Gary Simmons with the call. 2-2. Swing and a miss. The velocity blasted it right past him. 2 outs. Base is empty. Stepping in, Alex Verdugo. Misses outside. 1-0. Base hit. That was smoked through the infield. So he gets on base and keeps it going to first, but it pulls him off the bag. An outstanding hitter in Ketel Marte. In the dirt, but kept close. That one misses, and the count is 2-0. Swings through that.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Next offering is in for a strike.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
Good eye right there.
And that's awfully close. I don't know how you take that. He's seeing the ball out of the pitcher's hand really well right now.
And this one looks like trouble. Coming home. He will score. Here comes Marte around third. Now tries to get back, but they got him. And bottom of the ninth. Here's the third baseman, Alex Gordon. And first offering is fouled off. New pitcher now, Garrett Crochet.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
That's off the inside corner, and that's ball two. Swing and a ball hit out towards left center field. A dive, and he can't haul it in. And here's the catcher. Kyle Higashioka, 0 for 3 with 2 strikeouts and a flyout. Grounder might be 2, and he can't come up with it. Still able to fire over, and it's in time. It wasn't the smoothest play you'll see today, but they still get the out. Now it's the right fielder, Vladimir Guerrero, and that is out of play.
Pretty good pitch there to take a rip at. He wants to get his arms extended. He likes the ball away from him a little bit, just not able to square it up.
That's inside, and that is ball one. And that one is inside. And that's a strikeout looking. Now only 1 out remaining. Here's the shortstop at the plate. Bobby Witt Jr. swings through that one out in front that time. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
No ball,
Crochet is just 1 strike away. Spoils the 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 0-2. And they'll do it again. Swing, and he breaks his bat. Bare hand has to hurry.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. Now that sets up a huge at-bat in this ball game.
And now Walker Jenkins sneaks through, base hit. Runner from third comes across, and it's now a 2-run game.
His confidence level is so high. Really nice job of coming through in a big spot. Once you get the ball by the pitcher, there's a lot of base hits up the middle, even on ground balls. So a nice job to use that big hole and get himself a hit.
And that's in for a strike.
Back-to-back fastballs in. That last one called for a strike. Probably go away, but look for him to come back in there to try to finish you off.
2-run game with 2 away here in the bottom of the ninth. To third. And that's a fair ball. Here comes Witt around third. He'll score. He's safe at third, and the tying run is 90 feet away. Here comes the always dangerous Bryce Harper in a big situation. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. And an automatic double as it hops the fence. And a run comes in to score. So 2 down. Here's Gleyber Torres. Swings and misses, and 1 down below the zone.
0-1.
Next offering is down low.
1-1.
Well, if he's going to do something special right here, it's going to have to happen with 2 strikes.
Trying to send this to extra innings. Hit on the ground to short. Adames. That's the 3rd out, and we're headed to extras. And welcome back to the ballpark. On to extra innings. Now the number 2 hitter, Willie McCovey. And a sac bunt here. Now the throw to first on the run. Save!
I'm sure that feels pretty good after going hitless in this one so far. Really important at bat coming up now.
Now it's going to be Alex Bregman. Line drive, that's a base hit. Runner from third in to score. It's an RBI single, and they've got the lead in extra innings.
Big RBI for him right there. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly.
In the dirt, blocked. Well done behind the dish. Lefty out of the stretch, runners at first and third. A bit behind with that swing. It's strike one.
In the infield at the corners, don't be surprised to see them come home first and prevent that run from scoring.
Over to Torres.
He's out.
He's in there. It's 10-9. And now Marcell Ozuna. 0 for 4, 2 strikeouts and 2 groundouts. That's in there. Strike one.
Wow, just a beautiful backdoor slider right there. If you've got any chance of hitting that pitch, you have to wait until the absolutely last millisecond. Just a tough pitch to hit, and not an easy one to throw either.
Trying to wiggle out of a rundown now. The relay to the plate, not in time. He's safe as they score a pair on the play. Jason Varitek getting ready to hit. And that one is lifted in the air. Jenkins under it. Makes the grab for the second out. So man aboard. Here's the center fielder, Evan Carter. Out towards right center. That's well struck. Guerrero going back on this one. And that is that. We're in extras here, and now the DH, Nick Kurtz. Cut on and missed 96 with that fastball.
0-1's the count.
And that misses. 1 ball, 1 strike. Little chopper rolls foul. That one missed. Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Man at second. And that's ruled a swing. It's a strikeout. And here is Alex Gordon. Fouled off to the right.
Power relievers one after another coming out of the bullpen these days. Got to be ready for that first pitch heater.
And a swing and a miss.
From a pitcher's perspective,
0-2
that's a beautiful splitter right there. As a hitter, you don't like.
Oh, and now a wild pitch. Varitek gathers, throws to first, in time for the second out. Good job to clean it up after the drop third strike. So it's their last chance in this one. And now the catcher comes up to hit. Kyle Higashioka. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Swing and a foul back. That's out of play. This could end it. Slides, but he can't come up with it. Coming home. He'll score easily, and it's an RBI single. It's 11-9.
Well, that gets him a little closer in this one. Not much to this one other than just a willingness to go the other way and put the ball in play. That's a team at bat right there. Nice job of staying back and letting the ball.
Felix Bautista taking over on the mound.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
That's down and in. With the tying run at the plate, and the home team trying to pull it out. On the ground, out to short. On to first. Ball game.
Well, this is a big win on the road and going extras into 10. So hard to pull those out, but I think this team did a great job of keeping the crowd.